Hello and welcome to another EnsoVN gaming video. This time we'll be taking down INTeresting Colosseum Shishilian, who's pretty strong since he boosts the attack of int characters by ×3 if you're below 30% or by 2.5 times otherwise, which is pretty nice, but you know, mono teams aren't really the thing right now in the meta, but maybe one day he will be really good again. His special was also very nice, reducing the current HP of the team by 50%, which is obviously not very good, but then does boost the attack of int characters by ×2 and then randomizes all non-matching orbs, including block orbs, which can be very useful. So yeah, you can make a very good int team built around this guy. So if you're facing down a specific side boss, or if the content you're trying to beat only allows you int units, this guy can be very good. However, probably not mandatory to farm if you have other things you need to do. His Colosseum is one of the new versions of Colosseum you'll be seeing now, where you only actually have 3 rounds to fight through instead of 5. And instead of having the 4 first bosses being the mini bosses on stage 3 and 4, you would just have 2 different units be the mini bosses instead. The first 2 rounds of this Colosseum are actually really easy, but let's just go through them really quickly before we take down Shishilian himself. So the first 2 rounds are super easy. Round 1, stage 4 is Kimi Mon. He is roughly 400,000 HP. And for some reason preemptively he lowers the attack of all the mobs around him and himself, which is super weird to make it even easier. I can't find out how much attack he has because for some reason no one found out. Like, no one bothered to check how much he actually attacks you for, since he has such low HP you kill him so easily. So yeah, it's a mystery how much he hits you for. If you want to find out, be my guest, but it's not really worth worrying about. And then on stage 5 is Momonosuke. He has 2 million HP, which again isn't too bad. Has 4,800 attack, preemptively silences your ship for 2 turns, as well as rewinding the specials of your captains for 2 turns. Not too bad again. You can just probably use like a free-to-play Mihawk team. He like doesn't do anything below any HP. Like after the preemptive, that's pretty much it. He doesn't do anything else. The defense is kind of annoying, but again, you can just either wait out, use the GPU like I did. There's no real reason to use defense reduction or anything like that. He only hits for 5,000 damage, so you can just wait out damage really. Like, this is super easy. I don't know why they made the first 2 rounds so easy and then the final round so hard. So here I'm just going to use Doflamingo for the orb boost. I forgot here that Kimi Mon doesn't boost or doesn't give you matching orbs if you're below 70%. So yeah, don't get any matching orbs there. But even with that, only like 1 matching orb on an int unit, I still do a considerable amount of damage. And if I hit the perfect, he would have died. But I didn't, for no reason at all. So yeah, just use double Mihawk if you don't have any of these units. No one's really mandatory. Now if you just use the HP cuts, you probably could just beat him down with no specials at all. On to round 2. On stage 4, you'll either need Chopper or Nami. Chopper will despair you for 3 turns, Nami will bind your middle row for 3 turns. And that's pretty much it again. He has about 300,000 HP and only attacks for 4,000 damage every 2 turns. Very easy. The only person you really need on a team is Kuma. He's the MVP of this round because Brook will randomize your orbs every turn to T&D, empty or meat orbs, and Kuma will just turn them all into matching orbs. Since Brook is also Dex, you want to use like a strong strength team. That's the only really thing you'll need. Everyone else on the team is actually superfluous. You can just use Kuma and then pretty much anything you want. Plus, Brook has 3 million HP but doesn't actually do anything else, nothing below 20% or anything like that. So you can just take your time killing him if you want. Plus you can only use 2 specials a turn, which is also the only thing that makes it mildly difficult. But with Ray Delay and Kuma, it's matching orbs, orb boost and type boost, so super easy kill. Like an friend is really nice if you don't have any good strength captains yourself. And there it is, he's dead. Super easy. So this is the team I'm going to be using to beat Shishilian. It's a massive difficulty spike compared to the first 2 rounds. He has nearly 6 million HP. And if you use any damaging special on him, he will remove all your buffs. So if you try and use Neko special to try and get matching orbs, he will despair you for 3 turns and then remove the buff. So you only get damage. So it's actually really hard to think of all the specials you can use that don't actually have damage like attached to them. Like for some reason all the orb boosters I wanted to use have like a little bit of damage on them. Smoker, Alvida, they all do damage, which is really annoying. So I'm going to actually use Macvice, Colosseum Macvice, since he'll boost the damage that side units do to int, and since Shishilian is int, there's actually quite a lot of damage coming from my Nekos. So the 2 Neko captains will be doing the majority of the damage. If you don't want to use Macvice, you can still of course use an orb booster that doesn't do damage. There's Raid Virgo, who's actually around all the time. There's also Donsai and Fortnite Kaku can also do the job if you want. Aokiji is of course always there for the type boost. He's really nice since it's also 2 turns, since you don't actually have to kill Shishilian over in 1 turn, and you can like spread it over 2 turns, which I will do a bit of. Plus, for once, the orb lock comes in very handy because you can't use Neko special to get matching orbs, so you're gonna have to farm a bit of orbs on stage 4 or stage 5 if you like, before you actually kill Shishilian. Nami is there to deal with stage 3 where Carrot will paralyze your units for 3 turns, but you can also just wait out the paralysis and use a damage reducer instead, and that might actually be more useful if you want to use the damage reducer again on Shishilian or Wonder on stage 4. Kanjuro is here mostly just to give you a little bit more damage on stage 5. He does actually half your chain for 3 turns, but you can just wait it out, so Kanjuro isn't very necessary. You can in fact just use another damage reducer if you want. In terms of sockets, the only one you probably really want is level 3 Despair, because he will despair you if you try and use a damage special. So I will use the Neko specials just for a little bit of damage, not for the actual orb matching. The matching orb socket is also pretty nice since you do have to farm orbs a bit, but with Kanjuro you actually only have to look for Sai or Dex orbs, which makes it a lot easier. So with all that said, let's get started. So stage 3 is Carrot. She will paralyze your team for 3 turns, which is why we have the Nami ready right now. She has 1 million HP, which isn't too bad, especially for a Neko team. You can do that without any specials very easily. The dinosaurs can have a different amount of CD. They could actually be on 1 CD, so you might be unlucky there if you don't have a paralysis remover, but luckily for me I do. She just barely lives, which is actually kind of nice, so that some of my other specials can come up, but it really isn't that important. I could have just killed her on the first turn if I had a bit of orbs. Stage 4 is Wonder. She will preemptively randomize all your orbs, including the chance of getting empty and block orbs. So on the first turn you just get rid of them, get rid of any bad orbs you want, and then just slowly kill her as much as you want. You kind of want to farm orbs now or after she revives, since after she dies, she comes back with 400,000 HP. Yeah, I got some sweet orbs, so I'm just gonna kill her, because I'm pretty sure she'll die. Actually no, I'll only get 1 Neko orb still. So you want to get as many Sai orbs. Well, you just need 2. You need 2 Sai orbs to ensure the kill on Shishilian on the next stage. Here I get 2 T&E orbs, which is what I really don't want. So just try and get some nice orbs here. Not wait 1 more turn, just to increase the odds. Since she does less damage than Shishilian's, better to try and get them here. Now I can't get them, so I'm just gonna get rid of all the non-matching orbs. Actually locked out with the T&D orb, so she didn't die there. And there I got matching orbs, so I'm just gonna kill her now. On to the final stage. As I said, Shishilian has freaking 5.8 million HP and attacks every turn for 8,000 damage. Can't be poisoned and halves your chain multiplier for 2 turns. Here I got 2 madly matching orbs on Aokiji and Kanjuro, so I'm gonna go again and like pass my turns getting rid of those orbs, since I'm gonna lock my orbs down. Here I'm using Neko specials just to do a bit more damage. The one thing you want to make sure is you don't get him below 50%, otherwise he will fully heal. So get him as close to 50% as you can without actually killing him on the first turn that you use Aokiji, sorry. So here I'm just gonna attack a little bit. Now what you want to make sure if you're using this exact same team is that you used Mac Vice before Kanjuro, because if you use Kanjuro first, Mac Vice will get rid of the chain lock, which is what I did the first time I fought Shishilian, and I just died because I did 4 million damage instead of 5, which was really annoying. I'm gonna delay here because why not? So yeah, alright, yeah, I attacked 1 more turn just to be safe, but I actually could have killed him here if I knew that I messed up the first time, because I thought that I would only do 4 million, which is why I got closer to 50% here. And then you'll see when I attack him, I just murder him, and I was really confused why I didn't kill him the first time. But I'll show you afterwards what happened the first time. So here, make sure you use Black Vice first to give you the affinity bonus. Kanjuro locks the orbs, locks the chain, sorry. And then just attack. You only need the 2 matching orbs and Neko, everything else is just a bonus. So see this damage, blam, blam, freaking 1 turn, 5.6 million damage. Oof. Yeah, so this team can actually just one-shot him if you get enough matching orbs. And if you don't, just do them over like a couple turns, since you're so tanky anyway. Yep, so that's Shishilian. He's pretty decent, though probably not mandatory for a lot of you people. And here's the time I messed up. So I used Kanjuro first, locked the chain, used Mac Vice, and you can see here, just remove the freaking chain lock and adds the affinity bonus. And then you can see how much damage I do. He lives with freaking 200,000 HP. If I used the Neko special, he would have died, which is so sad. And then yeah, So make sure you just don't do that. Well, that's it for this video. Thanks for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed it, and if you did, like, comment, and subscribe. Join the Discord if you like. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time, my nakama!